Welcome back friends. In this installation guide tutorial, I would like to install everything which is required for software developer. In previous video, I have installed Google Chrome and now the very first thing I want to install the Java. First, let's check whether Java is installed or not. So in the command prompt, just open CMD and type Java hyphen version. So Java is not recognized as an internal or external command. The Java we need to install first, then we will install its ID like IntelliJ or STS Spring Tool Suite, and then we will start working on those things. Let's try with Java. So open Google Chrome. Here I want to install Java 8. Download JDK 8. So if you see, here is the first link you would get, and if you want to install, click on this particular link. JDK8, and here scroll down whichever for Windows we will download that and we'll install those. Okay, we have two things, 86 and 64, so go with this 64-bit and reviewed and accept Oracle binary code license agreement for the Java SE platform products. So download this one. If you don't have account, you need to create from here. I have already the account. I will log in with this and download. So now it is downloading this version. I will pause for some time. Once it is downloaded, I will walk you through how you can install JDK8 in your machine. So now it is downloaded and now I would like to install this one. So click on this binary file. Here it is asking for permission. Yes, I want to install. Here again it is asking me to just click on next. Your development tools, that's it. Source code public. So I want to development tools. Okay, just click on this OK. Then next, if you want to change the directory, you can change, but I want to install in the default directory and default location so that I can find easily. So it is being installed. Pause for some times because it is taking some time. So this has been installed. Just close this one and now I want to test this. So just open command prompt CMD and type Java hyphen version. Now Java has been installed. The version is 1.8.0. Now you can run Java here in this machine. You can work as a developer. I will show you how to run this application in Java. Just I will create one simple application here. Okay. The file name is, let's say, a.java, and now I want to write something here. Class A. Let me increase the font. Now it might be visible. I will write one class A, and in this class I will write public static void main. This is my main method, and in this main method I would like to write only one statement, that is hello world. So here I need to pass string arguments. This is an array. Okay, now here I want to write one statement, that is system dot out dot println. I'm not using any ID here, just I'm using Notepad which is come along with this operating system, and just I have installed Java, that's it. Other than that I haven't installed anything, and I want to run Java application without any ID, just Java and Notepad, that's it. So here this is hello world. This is hello world example, that's it. If at all I want to run, I need to save it as a Java. So here if you see it is still text, so just double quotes here so that it will save as a Java file, because to run we need a.java file. This was text file, so I will delete this file because it is not required, and here open with Notepad. So now just open this Java file on Notepad, and I want to compile this file as well as I want to run this file. So here this file stores in the desktop itself. So I would like to open command prompt on desktop. So this is my default location which I have opened the command prompt. I want to change the directory to desktop, cd desktop. Now I am in the same directory where the files resides. This a.java files is under the desktop only. So now I want to compile. So compile this, we have one command, that is java c and file name. So java c is nothing but Java compiler. So java c a.java I'm typing and running. So now if you see here, Java C is not recognize an internal or external command. So here, even after installing the JDK and all, and still I am not able to run this Java application. So there is something we missed. So what we have missed, that is nothing but setting a path. So we need to set the class path or path variable. I will show you how quickly you can set the path. Just go to this PC and open up the properties of this particular PC, and now you can search environment variable. So here just I typed env and it is giving suggestion to me, edit environment variables. So click here, and here if you see, we have environment variable. Now if you see, we have user variables as well as system variables. So any one of you can pick up. So I will use user variables. So here in the path, I want the binary path of our Java. So let's just open in the C drive where it is being installed. So here where it has been installed, in the program files, here let's check program files Java. Java is not installed here. Go here. Here we have Java, JDK, bin, and here is our Java C. So this path we have to define in the environment variable. C program files, Java, JDK, and bin. Now just I would edit this and I will add one more path. That's it. And click on OK. So to test this, whether we have set path correctly or not, I will open again one more command prompt. You have to close that command prompt because the changes will not come into same command prompt. Just open new command prompt and try java c hyphen version. So now if you see, Java C also working for us. Now we can run our program. So what I will do, I will go to that directory cd desktop. Now I want to compile that particular application. So java c, here is my file a.java, and now I am on the same path. I want to compile this particular file. So what happens, if you compile the file, it will generate one more file, that is a.class file. So let's see whether it is generating or not. If you have any error, it will throw those errors in the same command prompt. So we have two errors. The spelling public static is wrong. So what I will do, I will public static void main. I will save this file and again I will run this. So now if you see here, this a dot class was not there, but now it has been created automatically by our compiler. So our JVM requires only dot class file. It is not required source file. This is our source file and this is our compiled file. Now I want to run this a dot class. So just one command we have to type java and a. That's it. You need not to write dot class. JVM automatically recognized by their name. So just run. If you see here, it is printing hello world. So this is simple example. If you don't have anything, you can run your application in Windows 11, Windows 10 easily. You need not to require any softwares. Earlier we used to do this work. Now we have IDs and by which we can run this application without any problem. Now the second step I would like to show you. Java has been installed. I can run this application. Now I want to install some IDs which are required for a developer. First, I will install Spring Tool Suite and I would show you how it is working. Just go here and type download Spring Tool Suite. Here, Spring Tool Suite 4 version we have and I want to install the same. If you see, this is for Windows. Just click on here and it is installing one jar file. So for time being, I would stop the recording. So once it is downloaded, I will start again so that we can see how you can install Spring Tool Suite and run the basic Spring Boot applications. As soon as it's installed, I will show you how you can run, how can you develop an Spring Boot application and run Spring Boot application. Now it's almost done. Just open the folder. Here I will cut this one and I will paste somewhere in the desktop. Here I will create one more folder because this PC have only one drive because SSD drive it has. So I will create one new folder and here softwares. I will paste here and just I need to click this executable jar file. Now it is extracting all the files and STS folder has been created here. So it is almost done. Great. So it won't take much time. Just if you see here inside this folder, I have this application file. The icon, if you see, just click on this icon. Now Spring Tool Suite has been started. So for first time it is required us to provide the workspace location and all. Now I will use this default location. I won't update. So just I will launch this application. So here if you see this is my workspace I already set up. You see this has been installed and running in my machine. Now I want to create a Spring Boot application or Java application, whatever you want, you can start with that. But my interest to start with the Spring Boot starter project. Either you can click here or you can go to file and here new Spring starter project and automatically taking Spring IO. Here the type is Maven. So we have different build tools. I would like Maven and packaging a jar and Java version. I want to use Java 8 and the application name is default demo. So my app, something like this. And you can also change the package com dot and now go to next. And here just I want one thing that is okay. I will downgrade this because it won't run if you. So just I am using 2.7.8 because I have Java 8 installed only. Go to web. So just I want Spring Web application. That's it. Finish this. So now the application has been created by us using ID. The application has been created. It is now importing all the content and everything. It will take some time, first time. So once it is done, we will try to run this application. I will create one simple REST endpoint and will show you how it is working or not, how it is working. So most of the companies are using this Spring Tool Suite nowadays. That's why I have first installed this one because it's open source, free, and IntelliJ. What is the difference between IntelliJ and this? IntelliJ good ID, but we need to purchase license for it. Then only we can use that its ultimate version. So I will show you how you can install and how you can use the free version of IntelliJ as well. You can also run these applications, but for Spring Boot application, it is required to purchase ultimate version. It won't allow, but I will show you how you can run this Spring Boot application in free version as well. Now it is almost done. Okay, so let's run this application. Just right click here and run as Spring Boot application. So the application has been started on port 8080, but it doesn't have anything. So just I want to create a single REST controller so that I can show you this application is actually working. Even if I will open this, it won't show anything because it doesn't have localhost colon 8080. So a white label error page you will get because it doesn't have any REST endpoint. So I will create one REST controller. So what I will do, I will use ChatGPT. So here is the first link. Go to ChatGPT, try with ChatGPT, log in with ChatGPT. I want to use with Google. So it is done. Now here I will type, can you write user controller in Springboard? So just I have, yes, here is an example. So it is writing API for me. So it is asking me to crawl up. So we need this service also. Okay. So just copy this code and we'll modify accordingly. Copy this code and right click and paste here. So now we need to import those things. Import everything we need to import. I will remove these things. Just I want to, okay, I will ask with to ChatGPT to write service. Can you write service class for above controller with them data? So it is writing service layer for us with PAMP data. It is generating the output. Once it is done, we will copy and paste. So almost it is done. Copy this and just paste here in this particular folder. Okay. We need this user class as well. Where is this user? Let's check whether it has been generated or not. So user is not available. Okay. So I want to ask something. Can you write user class on above service? Certainly. So now it is generating the user. If you don't have Lombok installed in your project, you will need to write these methods yourself. Okay, so getter and setter. So Lombok is not there with me, so I will use getter and setter so that I can generate here. Just paste here. Now if you see this Lombok is not there, so I will just generate getter and setter. Source generate getter and setter. Select all and generate. Now if you see here, problem has been resolved. Now go to this service and import everything. Import this and import this list as well. Import this array list. The problem has been resolved for this particular service. So this is my service class. You can see here. Now, now again, import this REST controller, request mapping, auto wired, get mapping, list, everything we need to post mapping, request body, put mapping, delete mapping. So now if you see here, these many APIs I have created by using ChatGPT easily. Now what I will do, I will try to run this application once again and see what happens. Let's run this example. Here this application is running on port 8080. So whatever the get method we can run. To run the post method we need postman. So whatever the get method we will see here we have get mapping. Okay, this is our get mapping and here we have localhost API slash users. So I will copy this URL and I will try to run this in my browser. Here it is open. Now type API slash user. So let's run. So now all the list of users is coming. Now second API I can use, yeah, by ID I can get. Okay, let's, I want to fetch only this record or I want to fetch only the second record. So just you need to pass the ID and you will get only one record at a time. So this is first one is for get all records and second one by ID you can get the records. So rest of the method like post mapping is required to save the users. You can add users. Put mapping is to update the users and delete mapping is to delete the users from the ID. So I can use this delete mapping, but here we don't have because the browser is working only for cat mapping. We need to install some REST client so that we can call every method here. So what I will do, I will install Postman and will show you everything.